This is an introduction to celebrity culture by Nori Ann Young. The first thing to understand about celebrity culture are the 5 essential questions for most things: who, what, when, where, and why. We will explore all of these 5 questions to understand what makes celebrity culture. First, we need to understand who are celebrities, who are considered celebrities. This has changed over time, but right now, there are several specifics that make up a celebrity in 2011. The most popular are movie stars, television stars, famous musicians, reality television stars, socialites, models, professional sports players, and most recently, royalty. Royalty has always been celebrities, but specifically in the US lately, as the royal wedding is coming up the end of this month. So now that we know what makes celebrities, we need to know what makes celebrities newsworthy. There are a gamut of things that make celebrities newsworthy, but most specifically, as you head to the checkout stand at any grocery store or Target, you will notice the top things that make celebrities newsworthy are weddings, babies, major events like the Oscars, the Grammys, really any major event that has a red carpet, divorce, major problems. Examples would be problems with money, problems with drugs, that sort of thing. Death, especially an untimely death, and job changes, new opportunities, new projects, that sort of thing. So if someone's leaving a show, doing a new movie, that sort of new opportunity or job change would also be very newsworthy. Taking a more in-depth look at what makes celebrities newsworthy, we want to start off with weddings, because weddings seem to be the most newsworthy thing that celebrity magazines love to feature. As you can see from the pictures included, they always make the cover of magazines, especially People magazine, Us Weekly, OK magazine, and so on. The reason that weddings are so newsworthy is because for these magazines to have the first pictures and details about the celebrity weddings is really what they're going for, because it sells. Everybody wants to see the inside scoop of the event, the dress, who's there, all the who's of this particular event that it goes along with the wedding. And so celebrity weddings are probably the most newsworthy. Moving on to newsworthiness, we want to talk about babies. Celebrities and their children have really become newsworthy in, I would say, the last probably 5 years. There is considered what's called a Hollywood baby boom that has happened, where a lot of the red carpet celebrities that are featured have gotten married or had children, and specifically the paparazzi has gone to taking pictures of these celebrities with their children. As you can see from the pictures, they take pictures of them in all places, on the playground, running day-to-day errands, taking their children to school, traveling, and so forth. It seems to be that there are a handful of celebrities whose children are specifically targeted. That would be Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter Suri, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's children Violet and Serafina, as well as the Jolie Pitt clan, as they're considered. That would be Brad Pitt and Angelina's 6 children. It should be noted that America is one of the only countries that the paparazzi are allowed to photograph a celebrity's children. In a lot of other countries, the paparazzi are not allowed to photograph children. Pictures of children of celebrities does sell magazines, so I'm not sure if that's going to change anytime in the near future, but babies are extremely newsworthy when it comes to celebrities. Major events sell magazines. You need to know there is always a best dressed list and a worst dressed list. These 2 items are usually always what are featured when it comes to major events. People want to know what the celebrities are wearing, the brands that they are wearing, and then we want to critique how they're wearing them. So major events, any red carpet event like the Grammys, like the Oscars, are always going to be newsworthy. You also want to take a look at who is there, whose date is who is performing, because usually celebrities perform, musicians, then whoever the host is, you want to take a look at that as well. There are usually cover features on major red carpet events, and there's always an inside feature on the best dressed and worst dressed list. So major events, who's there and who wins and what people wear is always newsworthy. Divorce. Divorce is extremely newsworthy because celebrity news loves a good divorce. Unfortunately for the celebrities, privacy is not an option, as we have to get an in-depth look at what caused the divorce, why they're divorcing, and try to get the inside story. But it should be noted, celebrity news loves a good divorce. Major problems has really become newsworthy in the last little bit, I would say. I think it really started with Britney Spears' meltdown when she shaved her head. Then we turned into Lindsay Lohan with all of her drug problems. Charlie Sheen has been the most recent celeb meltdown, if you will, with his problems becoming headlines. Then there's always going to be the major problems that follow celebrities, like arrests for DUIs and their mugshots, because it is public information. So major problems is something else that we want to look at that makes celebrity news newsworthy. Death is also a headline maker in celebrities, especially untimely death, when you have young stars who die due to drug overdose, or like Brittany Murphy had her heart problem and passed away. Looking at the details of those deaths is extremely newsworthy, as well as those like Michael Jackson and Elizabeth Taylor, where it might not have been untimely, but there is a general respect for the performer in whatever they were excelled at, music, acting, to try to give them the respect and the notoriety that they deserve. But death is another headline maker. In celebrity culture, you'll also see stories about job changes and new projects. The examples given here are like Katie Couric is going to leave CBS Evening News. That's going to be an entire story based on why she's leaving, how long she was there, and how she felt about being there. Then you want to look at television. Any reality show, anything that's going on between the relationships of people on reality shows are going to have headlines as well as be stories. Then you're going to look at projects like the last one, who should play Mark Anthony to Angelina Jolie's Cleopatra. We're looking at a new project and a job change, getting stories and information about those things. As you're introduced to celebrity culture, it's essential that you know where you can find the most reputable news sources. People and People.com are, I believe, the most reputable. They have the longest history, they report the truth, and you know that they are just plain trustworthy celebrity news sources. And now with the internet, you can go to People.com and get a daily dose of celebrity news and know without a doubt that it is reputable and trustworthy. Perez Hilton started a blog, and he seems to get information and breaking news that no one else has before they have it. Not really sure how he is able to do that, but it should be noted that generally most of his information is trustworthy and comes out eventually on such places as People Magazine and People.com. If you're new to celebrity culture, you might be wondering why it's popular. I think that it's because of the increase of technology and immediacy of websites, pictures, and all the communication. Plus, I think we just like to peer into other people's lives and keep a safe distance. And it's also fun to be able to judge others with no immediate repercussions. Now that you know about celebrity culture, it's your turn. Go for it. Google your favorite TV or movie actor. Go to your local newspaper, your email homepage. I promise you that no matter what piece of periodical you pick up or look at, you will find a specific place for entertainment or celebrities, and have fun with it.